It means we should support everyone who's willing to work and every risk taker and entrepreneur who aspires to become the next Steve Jobs.
Boy, I've forgotten how much work it actually is to start a company. It's a lot of work. And you've got to do everything. You've got to come up with a name. You've got to come up with a logo. In addition to designing the product.
I would say number one is clearly the ability to take a hit and keep getting up. Everybody talks about it, but the difference between the really great entrepreneurs and everybody else is not so much how they take the hit, but the great ones don't feel sorry for themselves. They don't waste that time.
Woohoo! The great ones get punched in the face and they keep going, they keep moving forward. Welcome back, everyone, to Promise Startups. Today, we've got Anthony Coleman and Ella Garcia. Welcome, y'all.
Amazing. I don't know about getting punched in the face, but I'm definitely excited about learning some new things today.
Do that. We're not punching anybody here today. Awesome, y'all. So in today's video, we're actually going to jam on the Promise Startups website. And this is going to be an interesting challenge for Ella and Anthony because in exactly 8 minutes, I'm going to step away and they're going to log in and they're going to try to jam on it. So without further ado, let me just share my screen. And in that way, we could get as much done as possible. So if you're just tuning in with us for the first time, I want to point your attention to the Promise Startups YouTube page. So if you just search Promise Startups on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, please. You'll see that we've done some web design basics tutorials before. Let's see, we have like a really basic tutorial on how to do it using just GoDaddy. And then we have a little bit more intermediate tutorial on WordPress for text art. And today we're going to go even deeper on how to use WordPress. And so let's, if you had watched, this tutorial or the other one, you would have seen the steps for installing WordPress into your account. Okay, so we're going to skip that today because we already have it installed. And so we're just going to go log in. But if you need help installing WordPress, go back to one of those other videos on our YouTube channel and then come back here. So without further ado, let's get logged in. Whenever you get logged into a WordPress website, it's pretty much the URL of the WordPress site and then WP-admin or -login, or maybe even just admin, right? And that will take you to this login page. And so I've got my logins here. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And the first thing I'm going to do is I want to add my homies, Anthony and Ella, so that they can also log in and they can jam on the site with me. So let's do that first. So I'm going to add Ella. And so the way you do that is you just pop into users here in this left menu and add new user. And let's just generate a new password and let's make you an admin. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this in the chat, Ella, so that you can log in and change your password in the meantime. Sorry, I forgot what your username was now. Just Ella Face. Okay. Cool. And I will get that over a version of that to you too, Anthony. So Ella, there's yours. Let me know if you got it in the chat here.
Got it. I'm logging in now.
And Anthony, what's your email, brother?
It's Anthony Coleman and then 225
225
at gmail.com.
Okay. Do you see my screen? Is this it?
Yes.
Perfect. So all right, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get you this access over as well. Your username is Ace and your password is this, and you can change your password. So why don't y'all take a second and get logged in? Let me know when you've done that.
I'm in, and then I'll change my password as soon as we're done with this video, just for the purpose of time.
Okay. Yeah. So here's one thing, y'all. The Promise Startups page is currently built using a tool called ClickFunnels. And so we've got this opt-in page, which is cool, but it's only one page. Now we want to build out like the full website. And wow, time freaking flies by quickly. It's already 10:16.
Yeah.
meeting in 5 minutes now? No, no. It's at 10:40. Okay, cool. It's more like 24 minutes. All right, great. So, we use ClickFunnels. Now, the tool that I recommend for, most website projects that are pretty basic is Elementor Pro. And quick story about tools like Elementor Pro. I used to be / I still am such a nerd that one time I got a tool that was a lot like Elementor. It was like a couple $100 for my birthday, and I was so ecstatic. It was a couple years ago. But anyways, I'm gonna install Elementor. They have like a freemium version, so go ahead and use the free version. But check this out: if you are a member of Promise Startups, then I'm happy to give you access to my license on Elementor Pro. So that way you can access all the pro features, which is normally like $100 a year or more. But I think I have like 1,000 licenses. So yeah, I think I don't remember spending $1,000 on it, but I think I have this plan for 1,000 websites. And so let me go ahead. I'm going to log into my Elementor Pro, and that way I can hook it up. And so that's what we're doing right now, is I'm setting up Elementor Pro. And so you can see like a couple other websites that use it. And what happened? I'm going to go back to Promise Startups because I lost my page. And Anthony, Ella, just cut me off anytime you guys have questions or you feel like we're stuck somewhere, okay? Please. So in order to get Elementor Pro, we actually have to download the Elementor Pro plugin. I was forgetting a step. I downloaded the free Elementor, right? So if I go back to plugins, we have Elementor. This is the free one. And if you want the pro one, you need to buy it and they'll send you a link. Or you could book time with me, Ella, or Anthony, and we'll help you set it up because we have it. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it from my computer by hitting add new plugin and then hitting upload plugin. And I really hope my computer files are clean enough for me to share my screen right now. But we're going to roll with it. And I'm going to search Elementor Pro. And here it is. I'm looking for the 9 version. And, that may change over time. This is just the latest one. I'm going to hit install. Once I hit install, it's going to be like, hey, prove that you own it and connect your license, right? So this is the step that we can help you with if you want to use this tool. Now, why do I like to use this tool versus the free version? Well, Elementor Pro, so I'm going to go ahead and hit activate, and we've got the license for a minute. But I like to use it because they've got templates, plug and play templates that we can use. And my favorite part is they've got this website builder, which makes building websites so much easier. All right, so we did that. Now this is active. The other thing we want to do in terms of our setup is we want to get a theme that's going to be compatible to this. And so, yeah, we have this theme, and that's cool, and we can use it. These are the basic WordPress themes. Elementor has actually got their own theme. So I'm going to search add new again, and I'm just going to type in Elementor, and they got like this really basic theme. And I want to use the really basic theme. I want my website to be a blank canvas that we'll paint over so we can control everything. And so part of that is using a simple theme. So I'm going to go ahead and hit activate for this basic Elementor theme. Great. That's done. Now, in terms of our setup for our website, we keep going. Another thing you're going to need to do once you've installed Elementor Pro and the theme is you want to customize the WordPress theme. Okay, and there's not a lot to customize, but there's a couple key things we want to look at together. And so I hit customize, and you can see the ClickFunnels pages here. The first thing is the site title. We want to make sure that we have a good site title and a good tagline. And maybe we could change the tagline. I'm going to just change it. I'm reading on the website. I'm just going to say, get support to launch and grow your business. We want a site icon. So let's see if we have anything in our media library. Nope. Okay. So let's see if I have anything on my computer for Promise Startups. Otherwise, we may have to make something. This will probably work. Now the site icon is the thing that goes here. instead of that W, it will switch over to be Promise Startups. At least that's the game plan. Cool. Right there. It happened so quickly. Site logo, I'll just make it Promise Startups 2. I'm gonna skip the cropping. Cool. So now for SEO purposes, that's there. Hit publish so we don't forget it. The other thing that you want to customize here is the homepage settings. And look at that. It says your latest post. That's so annoying. You know, maybe your specific site will need it. Most sites need a static page for their homepage. And it better not be the sample page either. So we don't have any other pages created. And we can create the page from here. But let me just show you the more consistent way to do it. I'm going to pop back into Promise Startups, to our dashboard. And in the menu on the left, I'm going to go over to Pages. And I'm going to create a new page. Okay? It's just going to be a basic page for now. I'm not even going to build it out. I'm just going to create it so that we have it. And it's going to be called Home. And most of the time, when I'm using Elementor Pro, I want the page to be Elementor full width. Here in the page attributes, the template. Default template, lame. It's the default WordPress template. Canvas is a blank screen. Theme comes from the theme that we just installed, so it'll probably be simple. But full width, what that is, it's like a canvas with a header and a footer. Okay, and I'll explain in a little bit why that's important. So there we go. We got the home page going. So now we can come back here. I'm just going to go ahead and just refresh this and then change the home page to be that home page here. So a static page and home page. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is a caveat with this site. Since we used ClickFunnels, you know, it's redirecting the homepage to the ClickFunnels landing page, okay, which is okay, but we're gonna have to disconnect that soon. And so let me show you how to disconnect that. It's just here under ClickFunnels in this ClickFunnels plugin. And we got all these different pages, and I got this opt-in page that says homepage here. And I could just say, hey, I don't want it to be a homepage anymore. I just want it to be a regular page. And I'm gonna, you know, make it sign up. Make this sign up now. So now, and you know what? Maybe without the dash. So now if we go to promisestartups.com/sign up, we'll go to that landing page. And if we go to just promisestartups.com, we're going to go to like a blank looking homepage. Any questions so far, Anthony, Ella? Anybody on YouTube watching?
None. So we just created a new page for the homepage. Where did the other one go? The one with the sign up page. Where did that one go?
Yeah.
Under what?
It went to so using the ClickFunnels plugin here. I changed it from a homepage, being the homepage, to being a regular page, and then I gave it a custom slug, which is pretty much this thing right here. I said sign up /sign up. So that's where it ended up moving now. Is promisestartups.com/sign up. So if I go here, it'll take us to this page again. But if I go to just promisestartups.com, it'll take us to an empty homepage.
Okay.
Cool. So now that we got this canvas, let's jam on the site a little bit. Now, there's a couple really cool tools before I get into the Elementor builder that I want to show you. And there's like two things that are really cool here. So really it's this templates feature and it's like theme builder. So I'm going to just click open templates. Great. And now we can like build out templates. And, you know, one of the hacks over time that I learned is like, hey, if you can build something that can be reusable across the site, then do it. Especially if it could be dynamic, meaning that if you edit it in one place, dynamically global. If you edit it in one place, it exists everywhere. Does that make sense? Or not? Maybe not.
I'll just be honest, it does not make sense to me.
Okay, no worries. No worries. And here's how it works out. Let me give you an example with another website that I built recently. So if I go to techstartmarketplace.com, I've got these pages, right? And if
Okay.
I break down the structure of the page, what I really have is I have a header,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have a body, right? This is the whole body, and then I have a footer.
Okay.
And what I can do for any one of these pages is I can make it so that the header is the same on all the pages, and the footer is the same on all the pages.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Yes.
And then what I want to do, this is an amateur mistake I used to make, is I would have a header for every page, right? And that means if I want to change something, like a menu item, if I want to change something in the footer, if I want to change this text, I may have to change it on every single page, which is such a time suck. But by using the save templates, I can just say, hey, I have my main header and it's always the same. And I have my main footer and it's always the same. And then everything else in between could be different.
That makes sense.
And so that's where I start when I start with the website, is I start with the header. And with the menu and stuff like that. So let me, without further ado, let me just show you how this works. So now we're in this templates, we're in the theme builder area, and I'm going to hit add new. And I'm going to say, hey, give me a new header. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the cool thing, y'all, so right now we're just going to focus on the header. We're not going to focus on the whole page. But the cool thing about Elementor Pro is now we get all of these custom blocks that we could just use, you know, and we get access to all the pro ones. And if we wanted to look at the pages, I mean, we could have full pages, you know, full page templates that we could just like plug in and edit. So that's another benefit of using this tool. But for now, let's just do the header. Do you guys see a header for Promise Startups that, like, you know, yells to y'all?
Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah. Let me know if you need me to zoom into.
I'm looking for something like blue and orange or something similar.
Oh yeah, we could totally change the colors too. So like, you know, we can change the colors.
Okay. How about that teal one you just had the cover? Yeah, that one.
This one? Okay, cool. So I hit insert. And boom, it's gonna plug it in. And the cool thing about using these blocks is that you know, they'll be relatively mobile responsive. So I'm in the Elementor editor, right? Where this is a drag and drop tool, and we're gonna be able to edit the header and stuff. But there's in the Elementor drag and drop tool in the bottom left here, there's this responsive mode, and I click on it and it shows me how it's gonna look on the phone.
Oh, cool.
And I can edit it for the phone too. Okay, so now we've got this going. And let's look at each of these elements. So we have like pretty much 3 rows here. In the first row, we have this stuff. So we probably want contact info, right, Ella?
Yeah. Do you want me to give you the Promise Startup phone number?
Oh, we have a Promise Startups phone number?
Oh, wait. No, we don't, but we can.
I have a Techstart phone number. You down to use that?
Yeah, that works too.
Cool. And then what I could do later, we could do another training and I can give you guys access to it. So you guys can log in and maybe receive calls or even do the calls from it.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I think doing the calls from that number so we get, you know, responses back to that number as well, and just making it like a point of contact too.
Yep. I love that. Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in that number here. And now, y'all, Google's our friend. Don't know anything? Google it. Because I don't remember how to make a button off the top of my head that clicks into a phone call. It's like plus tell something. So I'm just going to look it up. And I don't want it to be an HTML, I don't think. I want it to be simpler than that. And so I, you know, just power of Google, here it is. I think this is it. This is the one. Tell. Is that really it?
It looks like it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just tel colon and then the phone number with the +1. And we can always test it. So I'm going to just drop it in, tel +1, and then the number 702-805-8412. And we will just test it out. For the email, we don't have a Promise Startups email yet, do we? But we can
No.
set it up. I can
I
set
was
it
gonna
up.
say, but we can have one.
Cool. And should we throw in hours or should? Oh yeah, and then there's this button too for mail. So it's like a mail to, email button.
Yeah.
Let's just get that in there too. And it looks like it's this mail to address thing, right? So same thing, but it's gonna look like mail to email. Do
So
we
just
want?
to
Mhm.
clarify, these things or these little things that we're dropping in there, that would allow whoever is looking at the website to click it and automatically call using their phone or automatically email, right?
Yes. Yep. That's right.
Yep. Cool. Sorry.
No, you're good. Should we have hours on here, Ella?
Yeah, we could do like speak to a promise coach or something. I don't know if you want to consider us on there. That'd be cool.
Schedule, like speak to a promise coach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, perfect. And then we can set up a Calendly eventually.
Oh yeah, that would work.
And now we have a problem. We're not on one line anymore.
Oh no, I had to center it.
Schedule coaching call. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're on one line, but if we still needed the more space, we can go into here and we can like drag this as needed.
I think like in the future when we have like oh wait, never mind. It's already on there. Social media buttons.
Awesome. Yeah. So this will be one of the tasks for y'all. So I'm gonna hit publish here, and okay. So now that I'm hitting publish, though, and I'll go back to that task. But now that I'm hitting publish in this builder, it's asking like, where do we want to display it? And this is a header. Every template that we build here might have different rules. In this case, the rule is, yeah, show it on the entire website. That's fine. Okay. So what I was going to say was would love for one of y'all to jump in here if you can from your side. And in a minute, pretty much edit these social media links. And I wonder, Ella, like, do we want to create a Promise Startup page for all of this, or do we want to use TechStart or NPI? I mean, we only have a Promise Startups YouTube.
Do you think it'll be too much to manage if we create its own Facebook page, its own Twitter?
On one hand, yes. On another hand, not if, we're going to continue growing this and raise more money and bring in, more interns and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Well, the WOW Youth Advisory Council, which is like a program from Nevada Partners, they have their own Facebook page, their own Instagram page. So I don't see why we wouldn't have our own Promise Startups page.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So then that could be looking at you, Anthony, probably. Are you familiar with social media pages? Anthony, you still with us, brother?
I think he is. I think his mic isn't on, but I guess we'll jam on it together using the chat.
Yeah, perfect. And then what I was gonna say is let me open up the Promise Startups Google Drive. Let me make sure this is shared with you too, Anthony. And I forgot your email, so I'm gonna just hop into the users and grab it from there. Oh, Anthony texted me saying it won't let him speak. Could you try the because you're not on the stream. I'm sorry, brother. Can you hear us now?
Yes, but you just wouldn't let me speak at all.
Oh man. Okay, dude. Anything? Any questions? Reactions?
Oh, that was fine. It's like I could help with social media definitely. And then another thing is like I was trying to see like can multiple people have like multiple mouses on one page to edit the website, or does it have to be like one person at a time type thing?
It has to be 1% at a time per page, but like we can have multiple people on the website just working on separate pages.
Okay. Okay, that's
Cool, man. I'm gonna share with you the Google Drive folder for Promise Startups, so you'll be able to access everything. And Ella, you have access to this too, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And I'll drop it in our private chat here. And okay, so for the sake of being organized, whenever we create social media pages, throw that stuff on a spreadsheet. Never want to lose access or forget who's doing what. So I'm just gonna make the template to the spreadsheet, and then maybe y'all can spend some time like creating these social media pages in a minute here.
Okay.
Cool. And then we can, like, once we have the spreadsheet, then we can easily update the website with the social media links. So let me just go ahead and throw that on here. And we'll go channel, link, username when applicable, and then password. And funny thing, y'all, for the password, I always do this. And the reason why is so that when we're sharing our screen, I could type in whatever the password is, whatever password. And you can't really see it unless if I highlight this, and then you can see it up here. Nothing crazy though. So we'll do a Facebook, an Instagram, a YouTube, a Twitter, and that's it.
That works. Yeah, that works. That sounds manageable.
I'll grab, this is the YouTube one, and I gotta figure out what the logins were for it. Oh, it's on my elias@techstart.co. What I can do is add you guys as admins. Let me see if I can do that right now. Because not everything will let you have a password. Like Instagram, yeah, you'll have a password, but Facebook, when you create the page, it will just be admin. So then, just type in like page admin here, and then just make sure to add me as an admin and add each other as admins. And so let me go through the YouTube admin exercise real quick, see if that's possible. I don't know how to do it, honestly. Maybe under, I don't know if it's customized channel. I don't want to waste too much time trying to figure it out, but hopefully it won't be too much. And I guess while we do that, like the next task, once y'all have created all the social media pages and updated it here, is to go back into Elementor, and just to know how to find it, we would go back to templates, and then you could see, under these published templates, you could see this header template, and you could just hit edit with Elementor. And when you hit edit with Elementor, it'll take you back to this page. And then we're going to click these icons, and then for YouTube, I'm going to paste in the YouTube link. One more really important thing, y'all. We want to hit this link options, and we want to make sure it opens in a new tab. So it's really important for any link that leaves the website that it opens in a new tab. Otherwise, people leave the website for good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we want to keep them on the website and just let them to continue to search the web when they click that tab, but then still be able to go back, or otherwise they'll lose us.
Yep, exactly. Okay, cool. Sweet. So look, I went to my YouTube channel. I clicked customize channel. Under settings, under permissions, this looks like I can add people. So me Garcia at nevadapartners.org, adding you as a admin. Boom. And then Anthony, gonna do the same for you, brother. And shoot, I keep forgetting that email, but give me a couple more times and it's gonna have it memorized. Okay, add you as a manager too. So when we take a break here, y'all, please try to jump in and see if you can get it working. Cool, added y'all both. So you should get an email here in a second. And it looks like I gotta verify my stuff. So let me just do that. Yay! All right, it looks like y'all are added. So you guys have access to this. So the exercise for y'all in a minute will be to create the other ones, add in the logins to Instagram and Twitter here, and then add me as a page admin on the Facebook page.
Perfect. Okay, we can do that while you're gone.
Okay, cool. I gotta jump into this call. Ella, are you able to take over the screen?
Let me share screen. Let me see. Okay, give me 1 second.
I think it's share screen.
I think so.
Oh,
Did I
sweet.
do it?
And I make the stream. Perfect. Okay, Ella, I'll let you take over. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to jump onto this call. Why don't you all take the next 10 minutes or so to jam on the social media pages?
Awesome. I'll go ahead and jam on that with Anthony.
Cool. All right. We're still live, by the way. Okay. So thank you for doing it.
Cool. Thank you. Alrighty. It's just you and I, Anthony. Ready?
Sort of, yes.
Amazing. Awesome. Okay. So, I remember we go to pages. Let's see. Home page. Nope, that's not what we're doing. Edit with Elementor. All right.
I don't wait. Can I edit? I'm gonna try something because I'm thinking like I don't think we could both edit at the same time.
Oh, like right now?
That's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah.
Admin has
So,
taken over and currently editing. Do you want to take this page?
yeah, I can't make changes. So what I have to work on something else. Because it
What
says-
about if you start what about if while I'm doing this, you start making an Instagram page and Facebook page and then add Elias and I as admins?
So make an Instagram. Do you guys already have an Instagram for Promise Startups?
No. So you would have to start in Promise Startup Instagram page.
Okay. Now that is under one of my expertise, so
Huh?
that's something I could really do.
Okay, great. Gotta show Elias. We could do this. Okay, we don't need a Google Plus because we said we weren't going to do a Google Plus. So he said Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we already have YouTube, so we don't have to worry about that one. The Instagram one. And then for your Instagram that you're building right now, you can use the I'm not sure if he showed you, but he dropped the link in the chat where you could see the Google Drive with the different logos and things like that. So you could use that as a logo.
Okay, so I'm doing it right now.
Let's see if I can figure out how to change this color. Official color. No. Custom. Where? And for those of you that are watching us just trying to figure this out, bear with us. We are learning as you will be learning as well. So here we go. There. So it seems like this changes the icons up here and changes this to the original color. Just gonna change it back. What I'm trying to change is this banner here and make sure it looks like it's in sync with the rest of our page.
And for the Instagram, I'm gonna have to search up for some pictures for Promise Startups.
Oh, can you use the logo for Promise Startups?
Is it on a website or?
It should
Is it on-
be.
oh,
It should be in that Google Drive that Elias sent to us. There should be a few pictures in there you could use, or logos you can screenshot and then upload them as a picture.
okay, okay.
Style. Oh, I found it. I know how to take it off now. Okay. All right, guys. So for those of you that have been watching me trying to figure this out, so if you want to change your banner here, what did I do with it? You would just click on your banner, click these little 6 dots here, and then this little page under style will show up, and color, which is like a teal mint color, will show up. And the colors that we're going with are either blue and orange. So I'm just gonna go with blue since we already have the Promise Startup logo that's orange that's on there, just so that it won't look all the same. But yeah, so we'll go with that. And
What phone number should I use for in making?
you can use the Promise Startup phone number, which is 702-805-8412.
702-805
8412.
8412.
I can also drop it in the chat just in case.
Oh, it has to be sent directly to someone's phone number. It has to
If
be
you
sent. Oh, go ahead.
if you send it to that number, what happens?
It's asking for like a confirmation code, so I need to send directly to someone's phone or.
Hey guys, I dropped the verification code in the chat, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Wait, did
All
you
right.
get it, Elias?
Yeah, so the verification is 548
548
290.
290. It's loading. Okay, I got it. So now I just need to do this, do that.
Are you doing Instagram right now?
Yes.
Okay. While you do that one, maybe I can do another one for um
Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I got the. It's called Promise Startups, and do you want me to put the link? I mean, the password in the chat, or should I send it directly?
if you'd like to put it in the private chat, that'd be awesome.
Okay, the private chat.
Oh, well, actually, you know the spreadsheet that Elias put in the chat? Put it there and I'll pick it up from that spreadsheet.
Let me look for the spreadsheet because I.
It's in the chat.
Oh, the Google. Okay, okay, okay. Oh wait, that's like. Whoops. Need to get rid of that. Do I put the password under username or do I?
You'll put the password in that blank in the black spot.
Okay. I just need to change my text color to white.
Okay, yeah, no worries. You could do that. He just changed it to black just in case we had to share our screen or something.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna change that back to white. So then password is.
Oh, that's super cool. I didn't realize that if you click on the social media icons, you can change the shape from rounded to square to give them a different look. Circle, square, or rounded. That's cool. Columns. Okay, you can center them different. In this case, we'll leave them to the right because it just makes sense. Add an item. Oh, so it allows you to update and add more things on there. Like if you had different things or stuff that you wanted to add. Like for example, if we were a company that sold soaps or body wash or whatnot, you can add a Pinterest so people can see more of your pictures, or they can follow you on Pinterest and see what you're posting. Or if you're someone and you're building your music page, or you want to let somebody know what you're listening to, you can add your Spotify account. And they have the popular ones: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, TripAdvisor. I could see somebody using that one if they're a like booking agency who helps you book your vacations. That's awesome. I didn't know you can add more. That's that option. I'll delete this one because I don't need it. Yep. Okay. What's the link for the Instagram page?
I'll get that link right now because I did everything on my phone for it to be a lot faster and easier.
Oh, no worries. That works. I wonder what this help thing does. So if you click on it,
How's it going, y'all?
it's going good.
Okay, cool,
We're
cool,
just
cool.
exploring here.
What step are we at?
Anthony is creating the Facebook page, and I am going to, sorry, not the Facebook, Instagram page. He actually is done creating it, and we're just updating the spreadsheet, and then we'll put the link on the website.
Okay, cool. And so that was he's doing the Instagram, and do we need help doing the Facebook or the Twitter?
I think I can manage the Facebook. I just did the Instagram because it's a lot faster and a lot easier because I'm on that more real quick, so I know how to do that a lot easier. But I could try to do the Facebook and then the Twitter.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if you're on the Instagram right now, you could say focus on that, and I can jump onto the Facebook one or the Twitter one. Ella, are you on one of those or? No
I'm
worries?
on Facebook right now, and then you could do Twitter if you'd like.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll jump on the Twitter. Okay. And you know what? This became more of a jam session than a tutorial. So how about we just end the broadcast? And we did the first session of the first section was very much on the WordPress side, and I'll kind of snip that out for its own lesson. Does that sound good, y'all?
That sounds good.
Cool. Anthony, quick question for you, man. What was one thing you learned just now?
Is that a lot? I'm trying to think.
Take your time. I'm gonna play the Promise Startups outro, and then you can let us know in 10 seconds.
Okay, so for me, what I've learned is that websites are complicated, but they're fun to learn.
Hell yeah. Well, it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't complicated, right? I don't know.